Hey, hi, hello, how are you? I hope you're well. Okay, listen, this is a little bit of an impromptu video, okay? I'm a little bit scatterbrained. I just got out of an IOP, okay? I had 3 hours of therapy. I'm, like, tired. But I just saw that the trailer for Werwulf, I'm just gonna pronounce it that until they tell me otherwise, was dropped like 6 hours ago. Hopefully I'll get this video out in a timely manner, but you know what? We'll see. This is Robert Eggers, and he did the 2024 Nosferatu, which I really enjoyed. And I really enjoyed the trailer for that. And you know what? You know the mistake I made watching that trailer? My mistake there, which I will not make again, is that he makes horror movies. For whatever reason, I went into that trailer thinking, because the 1922 Nosferatu isn't all that scary, shocker, that the 2024 Nosferatu was not going to be even close to scary, not going to be a horror movie at all. And so there were some scenes that they got me a little bit, okay? Anyway, let's get into this because I've been yapping. Let's watch. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this. Nosferatu ended up being so good. It was not enjoyable, but like in the best way possible. So that's kind of what I'm expecting from this. I can't pause already.
Child of God. Come.
What an interesting set. What an interesting set. It's almost uncanny. He's holding a bird. See, okay, maybe that's why I do need my glasses. I would not have been able to see that. This is interesting.
Come. Do not dread the darkness. Embrace it.
Oh my gosh, this is so odd. This is so odd. This is fantastic commentary I'm getting. Are those real? She's wearing a mask. Anne from Green Gables is wearing a mask. Troll boy. Is this supposed to be like, I'm such a dumbass. Is this supposed to be biblical, as if there weren't crucifixes there just a second ago? Interesting.
I heard of a raving beast that ravish his poultry.
We've already said that.
Kidwell was one to save from his cursedness.
Thy soul is cursed. Thy kin accursed. Thy world is cursed.
Interesting. Why does he... Christmas. It's always Christmas. This is very interesting. Why did we specify that this is Robert Eggers, director of Nosferatu, twice? Did we forget in the first minute that we did that? This is so interesting. Like, the things happen so fast that I didn't pick up on it, like this, skull here. I'm kind of getting Goya vibes from it. I'm also getting kind of biblical... I mean, yeah, see, that's what it says, do not dread the darkness. And then he kisses the crucifix. So there is wolf skin. Sorry, the light is changing because of the sun. I need to know what that is. Man, what's with Robert Eggers and seizures? I feel attacked. My culture is not your costume. This is very unsettling. Isn't that also something that happened in the Bible? Ooh, from the strangers. Oh, I hate, like, foaming at the mouth. Gosh, it makes me nauseous. What is it with Robert Eggers making me nauseous, man? I'm so intrigued. Oh, yeah, see that? I'm left with a lot of questions in a good way. Okay. Okay. This is so interesting. I'm struggling to collect my thoughts both because so much was shown and also because I am already scatterbrained. I'm like so freaked out by some of these scenes. It feels very Goya-esque. Eggers said this is his darkest, most brutal story yet. That looks like it checks out. This type of trailer is so interesting because we get so much so quick. Over and over and over, new shot, and everything is like, wait, and before you get a moment to process, something new happened. We're on to the next shot. And I kind of like that, specifically for Robert Eggers, especially because I'm getting this Goya feeling, I'm getting this really spooky feeling, and I like these moments where they slow down a little bit, where he's like, okay, child of God, like, come. Then we get the super fast, you know, and then we get another shot that's a little bit slower, and then we get more quick shots of things where you're like, whoa, what's happening? And I do really like that. You know, I always tell myself I'm going to stop scrolling while I'm talking, and then I never do. This is a specific type of trailer that Robert Eggers does well. This is a specific type of trailer that, like, I hate to be a hater.
Why the fuck you lying?
But The Woman in Black did not do the quick cutscene as well.
Why you always lying?
And that's because it felt like so much was happening and yet nothing at all.
Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
Right? We got a lot of really quick shots of, frankly, a lot of really cliche horror movie things, but forgetting that for right now, we got a lot of really quick shots of a lot that was happening, and it all felt very unrelated. If you go rewatch that trailer, the thing that drives me nuts is the child narrating. She says, when the wind is still, or something like that, and then it shows the woman in black and her dress is blowing in the wind. Anyway, that is like a similar thing, pretty common in horror movie trailers, and it is a similar style, but because it was so disjointed, all of the shots did not make anything kind of coherent. That's the issue with The Woman in Black. There was no running theme with all of those shots. But with this, there are really quick cuts, and there are a lot of shots, and there's a lot of visual information to take in, but they are related in some way. There is a running theme here. Oh, The Woman in the Yard. I was saying The Woman in Black. My bad. The Woman in the Yard. I guess what I'm saying is that we get a good vibe. We get a good sense of the vibe. We get a good basic gist of what the story is going to be, but still enough to, in my opinion, it's still very intriguing. It's curious. It's curious. It's odd. It's odd. And in a good way. You know what's so interesting about trying to react to Robert Eggers' trailers is that there is something there, and I know that. And so I am already trying to decipher, like, what is it? What's here? You know? There's so much happening. Everything here feels very uncanny. It does, like this shot with the sheep, and right at the beginning I paused and said, like, the woods feels a little bit off, you know? Robert Eggers has been the only director recently to have made something that I find to be so visually disturbing that it does unsettle me. Hell yeah. That's awesome. That's so sick. This feels so Goya, and I love it. I love the emotion that Goya is able to evoke with how creepy it is, but it's beyond that. It's beyond just the creepy feeling. Some of this is just so Witch's Sabbath, like both of the Witch's Sabbath paintings. I feel like it does kind of have a little bit of a Saturn devouring his son vibe. It doesn't even matter what specifics. You can just, like, look up Goya. Gosh, see, okay, I'm telling you, this is why I don't wear my glasses during. I'm gonna try and make this into something coherent. I'm sorry if it seems a little bit disjointed. I'm sorry. I did my best. My conclusion here is that I am just left with a lot of questions, which is a good thing. I really like it. I love the fact that Robert Eggers is able to make me feel so unsettled. I like the way he does his trailers. He's so good at giving you the very, very, very basic gist, but still making it very intriguing. And I'm excited to see. And you know what? If there is commentary, or if there's an allegory or something, I'm excited to see what it is, because I think he did such a good job with Nosferatu. I really do. I had a lot of conflicting thoughts about it when I first watched it. I went back and forth for like days after thinking about it. And I do have a review in writing, and I don't know if I will put it up because it is a very heavy movie. And I'm kind of expecting that from this. I'm kind of expecting this to be a really heavy movie as well. And I think that they said like it's one of his darkest movies or whatever. So I'm expecting that from this. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it's really disjointed. I'm sorry if it's a little bit crazy. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Let me know about my glasses, because personally I found it to be really distracting, but I also could see. So thank you for watching, thank you for sticking it out and figuring things out with me. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like this style of trailer. Let me know if you like this really stacked style, or if you like a little bit more of a slower, more storytelling type vibe of the trailer. Does that make sense? Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts. I will see you later.